sometimes anime doesn't need to be so serious. I think it just needs to be fun and entertaining. It can be funny. It doesn't have to be super dramatic or have a big grand sort of scheme and point of psychological thriller or political or societal say or impact. Sometimes it just needs to be fun and adorable. And this is why I think I love Katana Maidens so much. It's just fucking adorable. There are a lot of great animes out there, and there are certainly a lot more that are better than this one. But the fact, and see here, I do have a soft spot for samurai. I do. Swords, just about samurai in any shape or form, I love. And the formula to Katana Maidens isn't really a stretch. It's an anime that we've seen before and we will continue to see as far as friends coming together. You have the main character who pulls everybody together and has everybody work as a team. Everyone has their special talents that they use to get them through the tough spots, and everyone's got to works together to defeat the bad guy, and everything has its purpose, and everyone's willing to jump on board for the big win. That's, in a nutshell, not just Katana Maidens, but just about every, let's just say, mediocre anime out there. I wouldn't say, for the most part. You guys know the formula. We've been here before. Now, the thing that really blows me away from this one, though, that I really love is the intro. The opening song, I think, is fucking amazing. And I don't understand if there's like an anime award show there for best opening intro or something out there. But if this one wasn't the best of the year that this thing came out, it certainly ranked up there. I think it's awesome. I think it's emotional. I think it's perfect for the show. Of course, there are many anime out there, and there's great music, but it just really, I just love the song, and I fucking have downloaded this song in its original form, in its solo form from each individual character. And remixes, cover songs. I just fucking am so in love with this song. I mean, I'll sit there and listen to it 5, 6, 7 times in a row and really just fucking get emotional about it. I don't even know why. At first I was, I don't speak Japanese. So I was just feeling the verses. I was really feeling the music. I think the music was awesome. But then when I decided to actually look up the translation, I'm like, boom, oh my God, this is perfect. And the song is just amazing. It's something that I'm probably going to learn how to play, and maybe one day go out there and actually, play it live. Or, if I go to Japan, I'll probably sing karaoke for it. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, I really fucking dig this tune. Now, the anime in itself, I wouldn't say is forgettable. I mean, I wouldn't be sitting here talking about it if that's what I thought. I think it's got some great elements. It's got definitely friendship, definitely really genuine, innocent ideas that I think are really good and really cool compared to, some of the more quote-unquote mature anime out there. Let's just say it that way. And definitely, it's not as, while there are like menacing ideas and a little, dark theme in the back, it certainly doesn't, it's not a dark theme in general as far as, it's not emotionally complicated. It's something that, is made for probably pre-teenagers, something like that. And none of that takes away from enjoying the anime. And even if you're like me and sometimes just have anime in the background, listening to it and things like that, as you multitask, this one is definitely can be one of those. There are details in it that I suggest you watch. I mean, it's a good watch. I mean, the animation is pretty cool. It's not terrible. And the story has got its holes, but overall it's not menacing in any way. The bad guys or the bad girls or bad guys are certainly understandable. Everyone's agenda here is easily understood. It's not. There's a couple twists in here that are pretty cool that I like. And I wouldn't mind there being a sequel to this. I think that the way that it ended actually is really fucking cool. It ended it kind of weird, to say the least, but I think it was apropos. There are, some. Here's the thing. I understand that because of TV and because of the, how the shit needs to go out in Japanese TV, that most of the time anime, they work in slots of 12 to 13, or, 24 to 26, something like that. I understand that they do that because, they need to fill in spots and things like that. But I think more and more, as I see anime on an app like Crunchyroll, Funimation, I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't mind anime getting cut down to 8, 10 episodes instead of 12. This is one of them. Some of these episodes get a little lengthy as far as the story goes. A little too much is happening, and they could have definitely shortened down about an hour and a half's worth minimum of the overall process, and we could have got to the end a lot quicker and gone about our business. And this is what's happening right now. I just started watching Fairy Tail, actually, and I didn't know I didn't know much about it. I just decided to start clicking it. Of course, the big buzz is that it's a great anime, a great show, and for the most part, it is. And having watched Black Clover first, it's essentially the exact same formula as Black Clover. Fairy Tail and Black Clover are very similar, to where there's magic and, yada, yada, yada. You guys are probably already know about that. And that the magical fights last episodes among, and the story doesn't go forward because there's a big-ass fucking fight happening, and it takes 2 or 3 episodes to deal with that fight. I hate that shit. I really, really do. I can't stand those, and it irks me to the point where, like, I've watched so much of Black Clover that I'm like invested in that show, and the only reason I keep watching that show, and as of right now, I'm behind maybe about 4 or 5 weeks, 4 or 5 episodes, maybe 6 episodes, to where I have to take a break before I come back and start watching it again. It's tough for me. And I love like Cowboy Bebop, where there's an adventure every single episode, beginning to end, and it moves the overall plot forward. Trigun, even you know what I'm talking about. These older animes that have storylines within storylines, and episodes that you can jump into a middle of a season, see that episode, and be okay with that episode, and not need a backstory. And the plot moves forward, and you can pick up the anime from that point. I love those anime. I think those are awesome. And I'm not shitting on anime that doesn't conclude, episode to episode, but I do want the plot to move forward at least an episode at a time. Man, I can't stand the magic fights. And Katana Maidens has a few episodes that are like that, where the fights take a little too long. The soliloquies between these fights, the why I'm beating you, why you're losing sort of reasons take a little too long. And yeah, that's one of the things that I wish that this anime have. Maybe some of you guys don't mind that. But that's the only thing that drawback on this. Besides that, it's fucking cute as hell. It's just like, I just can't say it enough that it's refreshing to watch an anime like this without having to get all over dramatic or it's just, or scary, or or have to think about shit too much. And this is perfect for that. And again, I fucking just love the song, the opening theme for this. And apparently a lot of people do too, from the information that I see on the YouTube. All right, I rambled on about this one. You guys have a good one, and I will talk to you on the next one. Enjoy your youth.